This is Andrew with Colorado's Reliable Electric, here to give you a quick overview of the next gen Generac generator. Couple of things I wanted to show you real quick was um, just clearances. We'll start off with that. This here is a proper install. You always want to keep 3 feet clear on your left and your right, 18 inches off of the building. If you're in a mountainous area where you get a lot of snow and there's a lot of storms, you do want to try to keep that clearance maintained. The last thing you want to do is have a buried generator that doesn't start. Opening up the lid here, this is Generac's 28 kilowatt generator, one of the biggest air-cooled units on the market. A couple things inside here. We got our main breaker. Down is actually on, so I always want to make sure that's on. The next here is our control panel. This generator is currently in the off state. For our Generac techs, such as ourselves, we do have a service blue light button. You do not want to hit this, otherwise we can't communicate with the generator when we're monitoring it. So if you are a homeowner, make sure you keep that off. And then the other button that you always want to be in is auto. All these lights are actually reflective here on the side as well. So you can see up in here that there's your light there. If there's ever to be an error of any sort, you would have a red light. And to clear an alarm, you'll hold the off button for 3 seconds and that clears the alarm. If you got an install by us, call us. We can restart that alarm remotely, as well as do some troubleshooting from our office and get a tech out here if we need to with all the sensors. One thing this generator does do is it does do a weekly test. Every Monday we have our generators programmed for 10 a.m. For a weekly test, and the reason behind that for our company is so that we can address any situations within that week, get parts ordered. You know, if there's an issue first thing Monday with a sensor, typically we have all these parts on our truck, but if it's something serious, we can get that ordered and hopefully get that part that week and get you up and running as soon as possible. All right, accessing your generator, you've got a set of keys. We typically leave them with you or in your project binder, and I'll show you that as well. But there is a key slot here that is protected so it doesn't freeze. Pretty simple. You turn it and you can open it, unlock it, access your generator. When you're closing your generator, I always recommend to lock it, not because I think somebody will steal it, but if you live in Colorado, the wind in the Colorado can blow the lid right open, and then it's exposed to all the weather. All right, next we'll go dive into the interior of the generator. To pull off the front cover, it's a simple lift and pull. May want to remove the key before you do it, but anyways, this is our engine. It is so we've got a oil filter warmer here, which is temperature controlled there, so it turns off on at 40 degrees or on at 32 degrees and off at 40 degrees. There's also a breather heater back behind here. This ensures that we don't have a frozen hose to also prevent the generator from not breathing and not starting. So inside the battery cabinet, there is a battery mount warmer as well as the battery. Most batteries are good for 3 to 5 years, just like any vehicle battery. So anytime you maintenance, we always load test our batteries. Just to talk about our maintenance that we offer, we have packages from annual to 3-year to 5-year contract where we can give you discounts the longer the contract you sign up for, and we keep our maintenance record on the generator. We also have internal service reports that you'll receive at the end of each service, and we keep on record as well. It's very important to maintain your generator. This generator specifically is actually under a 10-year warranty. Generac does offer a 10-year extended warranty, so what that means is parts, labor, and travel are all covered by Generac for the full 10 years. As long as it is maintained routinely and we can provide Generac with those records. They'll essentially fix anything on this unit and pay us warranty technicians to do that. So other than that, yeah, just maintain the generator is for the best performance, and so you know your generator is ready for the next outage. The intervals of these maintenances on the generators are recommended for annual maintenance or 200 hours, whichever comes first. So if you've got a lengthy outage due to wildfire or just a very crazy winter storm and it hits 200 hours, you're going to want to get that maintained right away. So here we have a gen pad that we'll set all of our generators on for stability and also for aesthetics as well. Makes for a nice clean install. We also offer 2-foot generator stands, so if your generator ever does get buried in snow and it becomes a problem, we do elevate our generators so that way they are lifted off the ground, and that will prevent any generators buried in the snow. One thing I wanted to point out on here too is there is an accessory on the back here. This is Generac's connectivity device. Currently connects to any cell phone tower to monitor the generator. We specifically monitor all of our generators, especially the first year. We monitor it for free if you install through us. And then after that, it's part of our maintenance program. We want to make sure we keep eyes on these units. We want to make sure that they're ready to go in the event of an outage. All right, I'm going to go over a transfer now. We're going to simulate this since we can't call the utility company and tell them to turn it off for us. So first thing I'll do is disconnect the utility power. At that time, you may hear the generator in the background. It's going to fire up, get up to speed. Once it gets up to speed, it will then transfer and run the entire home. Once utilities restored, it will transfer back. And what you'll see in your home is when utilities lost, you will have a 20-second to 30-second delay of no power, and that again is just to bring that generator up to speed, transfer it to available power, and then once utility returns, it's another 30 seconds. It will switch back to present power, so it'll be just a flicker in the light. If you even see that, generator will cool down for a couple minutes after running the house, and then you will be ready for the next power outage. All right, we're gonna go ahead and return us back to utility. And at that time, as soon as utility returns, we transfer back to the grid. Generator is gonna run for about a minute to cool itself down after running on a heavy load and ready for the next outage. I'm Andrew, the owner of Colorado's Reliably Electric. Thanks for watching our informational videos, and especially thanks for your business for letting us install your new reliable backup power system.